As we prepare for this graduation ceremony, for your safety and comfort, please be aware of the nearest exit. At this time, if you would, also ensure that your cellular phones are silenced. If you need assistance at any time, please alert the nearest college employee. In order to maintain the dignity of this ceremony and to ensure each family has the ability to celebrate this special occasion with their graduate, please refrain from using air horns or other noise-making devices when we call your graduate's name today. Thank you in advance for abiding by this request. Please rise as you are able for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jennifer Methvin, and it is my great pleasure to serve as the Chancellor of Arkansas State University, Beebe. On behalf of the ASU System Board of Trustees, the ASU-Beebe Board of Visitors, and the faculty, staff, and students of Arkansas State University, Beebe on all of our campuses, I am honored to welcome you to this fall 2021 commencement exercise. We are pleased that you have joined us to celebrate the achievement of these graduates. This afternoon's final ceremony is a very special one. This, our final commencement ceremony, we will honor the ASU-Beebe students who have earned their Arkansas high school diplomas from our Arkansas State University Beebe Adult Education Program. As we begin the ceremony, I am honored to introduce our platform party, which includes administrative personnel who provide leadership at our institution and some of the very special board members who support and inspire us to greater success. As I introduce our dignitaries, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. From our ASU System Board of Trustees, Mr. Steve Eddington and Bishop Robert Rudolph Jr. We're also joined by ASU-Beebe Board of Visitors member, Dr. Hazel Dickey. From our faculty and staff, we have Vice Chancellor for Academics, Dr. Jason Goodner. Vice Chancellor for Student Services, Dr. David Mays. The Director of your Adult Education Program, Regina Ramey. Associate Professor of Communication and Theater, Mr. Ryan Gibbons, is our MC for today's ceremony. We're also joined by Faculty Senate President Justin Allen, Staff Senate President Stephanie Quick, and our registrar and the coordinator of these commencement exercises, Dr. April Martin. Please join me in thanking them for being with us today. Next, I'd like you to join me in saluting some other very important guests, without whom our graduates would not have enjoyed the successes we are celebrating this afternoon. Earning your high school diploma takes a good deal of effort from both the student and from their supporters. Your families have been important partners, students, throughout your educational journey. This afternoon is a celebration not only for you, the graduates, but for your families as well. Graduates, please stand, turn toward your family and friends, and join me in thanking them for their support. And by the way, hugs and high fives, they'll be perfectly appropriate. So stand, help me thank your families. Gosh, we're lucky to get to do what we do every day, guys. It's awesome. Graduates, it is an honor to be celebrating with you today. Earning a high school diploma is no easy task, as you well know. It requires self-motivation. It requires time management. It requires, to put it plainly, a lot of work. All of us here today are exceptionally proud of you. You dedicated yourself to the task, and you have accomplished your goal. Now, I think it goes without saying that accomplishing this goal presented you with more than just a few unusual challenges. Many of you started, and all of you completed your program in the middle of a public health crisis. Without invitation or much preparation, everything changed for us in spring 2020. Everything about how we work and study together changed. You had to quickly adapt to social distancing, wearing masks, and being constantly mindful not just of your safety, but that of the staff and other students. Because of the impact of COVID-19, some of you faced economic challenges. Simple everyday activities like running to Walmart for supplies, going to church, or getting a haircut have been at times a hassle. Many of you have juggled being a student while assisting your children with their remote schoolwork. Things have been, well, just a little bit difficult. It's been a hardship for you, that is certain. But I also believe that this public health crisis has taught us all something that is very valuable. For one, the pandemic has taught us how important it is to be lifelong learners. And I want to briefly focus on the meaning of lifelong learner and its place that I hope will be in your future. Just think for a moment, if you will, about what you have had to learn in the past 2 years. And I'm not just talking about what you learned as you completed your high school diploma. That is important, and I'm very proud of that. But I'm also talking about what you have had to learn so that you could get through everyday life. Now, we educators talk about lifelong learning all the time. We know that we have to teach our students to keep learning even after they leave our classrooms because things change. For instance, guys, I did not have my own computer in my office, much less my classroom, when I began teaching at this institution a few years ago, 30. And there was no PowerPoint. I did have a home computer with an amber screen. That means that everything on the screen was in the color amber, in dot matrix. The other choice was green, and that gave me a headache. That home computer and the computers we faculty shared at the college could not do 10% of what I can now do on my phone. So over the years, I had to learn. I had to embrace lifelong learning, and if I had not, I would not still have a job as an educational professional today. Continually learning something new is a lifelong endeavor that does not end when you graduate. In fact, helping students learn how to learn is the most important thing educators do in preschool, in high school, in adult education, and in college. Ask anybody who has been in any profession for more than 5 years if they are able to do things exactly like they did when they entered that profession. Ask them. Mechanics, farmers, business owners, tax preparers, police officers, doctors, nurses, teachers, preachers, and bankers will all tell you we have to learn new things all the time. We have to keep up with advancements and changes. Graduates, you have taken a very significant step in your own lifelong learning journey, and I'm so proud of you. You have earned your Arkansas high school diploma. I am excited about your future. And as you exit our doors today, I ask you to embrace lifelong learning. I encourage you to look for opportunities to enhance your skills, Find mentors who can not only encourage you, but teach you. Much of lifelong learning happens outside of the classroom. Embrace it. Never stop learning. I also want you to know that the campuses of ASU-Beebe are here to support you as you continue both your formal and informal education. If you need help with your resume or with exploring what career options you might want to pursue, we're here to help you do that. We are your college. If you want to continue your formal education and earn a college certificate or degree, well, we're here to help you do that too. You are an ASU-Beebe graduate, and we are your lifelong partner in lifelong learning. Graduates, I am exceptionally proud of the determination, resilience, character, and grit that you have displayed as you have navigated these historical events. On behalf of your faculty and staff, I thank you for inviting us into your lives and allowing us to share a portion of your educational journey. We are proud of you and know you will accomplish much. One word, graduates, before we move on to the moment you have been waiting for. It's customary that graduates shake the hand of the person who will be handing them their diploma. In this case, that'll be Dr. Goodner and Ms. Ramey. However, for safety, we will forgo the handshakes today. However, at your comfort level, you are invited to remove your mask before crossing in front of the stage. You're going to walk right down here in front of the stage and meet Dr. Goodner and Ms. Ramey over there. And you may remove your mask and show your family your smiling face if you choose to do so, and if you're comfortable doing that. Just simply put your mask back on before you remove back to your seat. All right, well, let's do what we came here to do, okay? I'd like to introduce our Vice Chancellor for Academics, Dr. Jason Goodner.
Thank you, Chancellor Methvin. Will the graduating class of the fall of 2021 please rise? Chancellor Methvin, these students have successfully completed their programs of study and the required testing. Therefore, it is with great pride that the faculty of the ASU-Beebe Adult Education Department present them to you and unanimously recommend they be awarded their diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Goodner. By the authority vested in me by the Arkansas Department of Education, the Arkansas Department of Higher Education, and the ASU System Board of Trustees, it is my honor to confer upon each of you the Arkansas High School Diploma with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Congratulations, graduates.
Henry Chatham. Catherine Chatton. Abigail Clark. Elena Crow. Austin Parrott. Natasha Estrada. David Barrett. This completes the awards. Will all the graduates please rise?
Graduates, one more time, if you will, please face your family, friends, and faculty. When you processed in this afternoon, you wore your tassel on the right, signifying your candidacy for graduation. Now, in keeping with the time-honored tradition of the Academy and the symbolic gesture of crossing your hearts, you may move your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fall 2021 graduating class of ASU-Beebe's Adult Education Program. Faculty, you are dismissed to prepare to meet your graduates. Graduates, if you'll just have a seat for just another second. In just a few moments, our ushers will lead you and your family members and friends in the recessional. Though you'll not be able to re-enter this gymnasium, we encourage you to enjoy our beautiful campus and celebrate as long as you like. We have lots of great places that you can take photos. I want to thank you for sharing this wonderful day with us. Thank you for choosing ASU-Beebe Adult Education, and I cannot wait to see what you do with your marvelous future. Congratulations, graduates. We all rise for the processional.